Hello and welcome to the Bygone Times. I hope you're doing well. Today we're going to take a look at this unusual looking piece of cast iron. Played a game with someone I know trying to have them guess what it is. I'll give you a second. You can pause or I'll talk for a second and see if you know what it is. For you really old timers out there, you might have actually used one first run. You'd have to be pretty old though. This is a buggy step. And so the idea is that the three holes would be used to attach the piece to the underside of the buggy near where you would get in. So like the door or a wagon, even if you were climbing up into a wagon. So it would attach it here with bolts, and then this would hang closer to the ground than the frame of the buggy so that you could have a step to boost yourself up into the buggy with. And it's very sturdy, as you can see, and it's got some knurling on the pad here where your foot goes to help increase traction so you don't slip trying to get up into the buggy. Although it's not very big, I'd probably wipe out with that. It's heavy duty forged cast iron. So you can see it is 10 inches or so that it hangs down. So that's how much of a boost you'd get, a 10-inch extension off of the base of the buggy. Obviously this would have been used many years ago, primarily before cars, but there was overlap between the time of the Model T and the buggies, horse and buggies still being around. So this would have been used well into the 20th century, maybe the 20s and 30s even. Would have extended back into the 19th century for sure. And today these are used a lot in areas of rustic decor or even kind of for Western decor. There were stagecoaches and buggies and wagons and so forth in the Old West. If you were to buy one of these today and a vintage one like this, there are a lot of different designs that you could go for. This one is fairly common. It's kind of a fun design with the tripod, kind of like an octopus, a tripod, I guess. But there are several of these available out there, and it probably will run you in the $15 to $35 range, depending on if you're buying one or what condition it's in and who you're buying it from and when. But not an exorbitant price, but a nice little piece anyway. This one is on our eBay store right now. I'll leave a link for that. But there it is, the vintage buggy step, made of cast iron and sure to give you a boost. Thanks for watching.